The First Spawn is an ancient GEK empire, a name of a subspecies of the GEK that has dominated nearly the entire Euclid galaxy. The other GEK subspecies was named the Low Spawn. The plaques of the Korvax and GEK help provide an understanding of these early races and their histories. Expansion in the peak of power. The GEK were once led by an impulsive, aggressive first spawn that observed the ongoing war between Viking and the Sentinels. When the Viking finally won the endless war, starting the silence of the Sentinel, the first spawn proceeded with the first invasion of an alien race. This is known as the Great Disconnect to the Korvax. During this, the Korvax main neural networking hub, the Convergence, was almost completely annihilated, and their home capital planet, Korvax Prime, was itself shredded into an asteroid-esque chunks, killing billions of unborn elderly Korvax alike, whose deaths were collectively witnessed by the survivors. The Aryans tried to help, but failed the Korvax that worshipped them so dearly, resulting in their banishment by the Atlas and the replacement by modern-day Sentinels. The enslaving of the majority of the members of the Korvax species was seen by the First Spawn as an act of mercy. When the Korvax were put into horrific conditions of slavery, abused and neglected, even into destruction with their robotic bodies stripped, examined, and melted down into more equipment for the First Spawn's war efforts. In the spawning pools of Balion, hundreds of enslaved Korvax entities sacrifice themselves in desperations and use their nanite clusters, which run Korvax veins like blood, to rewrite the genetic code of the First Spawn's embryos. They installed the devotion to the Atlas in their minds and made them into a commerce-focused race instead of conquerors and warriors. This created the modern GEK race, and ultimately led to the downfall of the First Spawn's empire. This was a brilliant long con in part by the Korvax. Here we can see one of the spawn pools, where the Korvax slowly manipulated the genes of the First Spawn GEK to turn them into submissive creatures of confusion. The good thing about a simulation is that we can go back in time. And here, you can see the cooling functions of the gene pool manipulation machines. They are ran by the Proto-GEK, a subspecies of the First Spawn. The fans regulate the temperatures to a perfect 87.62 degrees Celsius. Is there a possible return? Some NPC interactions added in the Atlas Rises update suggest that the sum of the First Spawn GEK might still be found in GEK society. A large enough disruption in an area close to the First Spawn may drive it out of hiding. At Colossus Archives in the GEK systems, one or two references in the GEK's Last Spawn Traveler's Soul collections, as the Celestial Archives in those buildings references a hidden spirit.